Hello friends and welcome to My Hobby Home. Happy Vlogmas Day 17. We are making it. I'm undoing a roll of thread here. It's a new thread. I got it at OESD on their 10 for 40 or 45 sale. And you probably see what I have here. May not be able to tell what it is. I have a hand towel for the bathroom here. What I am going to be doing is embossing this hand towel. You may not be able to see it real well, but I'm going to chit chat with you. So one moment, let me get my machine threaded. I may raise you guys up a little bit because I'm afraid I'm cutting my head off here. But I will turn you down a little more. Okay, I'm probably still cutting my head off a little bit, but maybe you can see more what is here. I am threading my machine right now. I've never embossed a towel. And I want to do one in my guest bathroom. Now, I know you can't see what I have here, but I have a piece of tape marking the center of the hand towel. And it's obviously going to stick pretty good here. That's not a good place for that to do that. But I have a piece of medium weight cutaway stabilizer on the bottom. Then I used spray adhesive to put the towel on top of that. And now I have a wash-away stabilizer that I need to put on top of that. Now my wash-away stabilizer doesn't have to be as big since it's just going on top. And I try to keep all of this together with its label. Sometimes it's easy to keep it together. These make it a lot easier. But I have my water-soluble stabilizer. I'm going to give the back of it just a little spray because I really don't want this moving. And that is the center right there. But I will check it just to make sure. Check that top corner before I press it to adhere. Yep, it looks like it's all good. Okay, so now what I am going to do, since I have done that, I have my design already in the machine on my thumb drive. I do use the thumb drive. It's just easier for me to remember that. I don't know if it has the capability of doing network or something. I don't know if it does. It may, but I won't use it because my internet is so awful here. But guys, let's just get started with this. I'm making sure I have my two colors. I do need, they call it pine green for whichever color they use on the, I can't see what colors they use, but whatever color they use, they give you the numbers. You can do a conversion on Embroidery Library. I am checking out some of their patterns here just to see if in the future I may want to include this in my shop. So y'all get to see it all firsthand as I'm trying it out, if it's going to work or not. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have my green loaded. This is going to take about 52 minutes to complete. Don't worry, guys. I'll speed y'all through it. So this is going to be the main color. Whoops. I guess I may need to thread my my needle. I don't have my needle threaded. It has been a day, guys. It don't surprise me that I forgot to thread my needle. Okay, here we go. We're going to try this again. Now, I'm going with a white hand towel and the pine. Actually, this is called something ivy. I use Isacord. And I'm just watching this. This is a water-soluble stabilizer on top. You will normally use that every time on top if you're doing some type of terry cloth, something really plush. Now, I have never embossed before, so I don't know what this is going to look like. The pattern is Christmas trees. Let me show you what it is. I would normally have you back here behind me, but it's Christmas trees with snowflakes. Yeah, it's snowflakes there. But I thought I would just have this running while I'm chit-chatting with you. We both can see what it's going to turn out like, because I've never done this. But it has been a day. How are you guys doing? I hope y'all are having a fabulous day. I hope you're getting to sew. My husband called me today when I got off work, and he's like, I'm on my way back in. And I'm like, why? Because he's just going to have to turn around. It is Monday night. He is going to have to turn around and go back Wednesday. He had a training class today for his W-2 job. That's what we call it when you work for yourself and then you work for an employer, a W-2 job. And he had training to do today and has to go back Wednesday to take the test. And I'm like, but babe, you know, that's wasted gas. That's 2 hours one way and then 2 hours back the other way. And he's like, well, I'm not feeling real well. And I was like, oh boy, because for my husband to say he doesn't feel well, he doesn't feel well. But so I was already in town. I left where I work and I drove to the next town over, which is about 30 minutes away, because I had to go to the bank, and well, I had to go to the post office, then I had to go to the bank, and I just told him, I said, well, why don't we just meet for dinner? You know, let's just go to McAllister's and get us a soup and sandwich. I love doing that. I love getting a soup and a sandwich. And so he was like, okay, let's do that. So we went and got us a soup and sandwich, and y'all, I was sitting there watching him. I think he has the flu. And I'm like, oh, no, no, no. He's like, I can't get ill right now. And I'm like, well, we're not going to. We're going to get the, he went and got him some Alka-Seltzer Flu and some Theraflu. So he's going to be drinking that tonight, trying to knock it all out before it gets bad. And I think it's just a head cold, because y'all, it got up to 80 degrees today. And I know people have said, oh, we would love to have that. But I'd rather have it and then it gradually change seasons. We don't have seasons here. We have hot, cold, and sometimes all in the same day. Yeah, I will tell you, when my children were little, I had a friend that came and stayed. And the day she came, I think it was pouring down rain. And we ended up with tornado warnings that night. And then the next week we had snow and sleet. And I mean, my kids got off the school bus in shorts. And the next week it was sleeting and snowing. Now, granted, our snow don't stay. It hits the ground, melts just about immediately. And it was close to Easter, because I remember she was here for Easter. She stayed with us for like 2 weeks, and I just loved it. Because at that time, I was a single mom. I had 3 kids, you know, and she helped me when they got off the school bus. She would get them off the school bus, and I really appreciated it. But yeah, so that's the kind of day I'm having today. Like I said, it's 80 degrees and my ears are all plugged up again. I can't hear very well. But we're pushing through it and we are sewing. I was like, you know, I wanted to get a video done and I'm just like, I'm kind of tired. And I was dragging. I'm like, but I wanted to do this. And I knew to do this, and I just realized my towel may not be straight. But it's okay if it isn't. I don't care. It's going in my guest bathroom, and I'm just trying to figure it out, you know, how to do this. But this is supposed to be embossing. It's what it's called. Never done it. It does not require additional fabrics like applique. It's just thread, and that's all it is, which I like that. My bobbin that I'm using is the Dove Gray that I always use. I know that's not an embroidery thread. I'm trying to see if I have my... Yeah, it is Dove Gray. But in my top, I just changed my top thread. I'm just going to sit here and watch it. And while I'm thinking about it, I did need to do some clarification on the prize winners. The Open Gate Quilt Box winner was Tessa Hill. That was the clue keyword plaid. Tessa Hill won that one, and the other two were just random stashes, random gifts out of my stash. So guys, I thought I better clarify that because I don't know why I did not think to clarify that on the video yesterday. But Tessa Hill, congratulations, girl. You got an Open Gate Quilt Box coming as soon as you claim it. I do need to get your mailing address, and all my information is down in the description of this video. Or actually, it's all in the description of the video from last night. The video from yesterday will tell you everything you need to do to claim that prize and for me to mail it out to you. Also, another update. Christmas cards have been mailed, finally. That's why I left work a little bit earlier so I can meet the post office to get those out in the post office. I was so scared I was going to miss it, and I needed to double check to make sure they didn't need additional postage, which some of them did. And so I had got that done, and they're all out. So that's fun. I'm glad. You may not get them before Christmas. And also, I know I did clarify this before, but I want to clarify it again. If you are a winner of one of my giveaways, right now it's just random giveaway, random things. I've already got the packages packed. I've got them sealed. I don't know what's in them. When I print the name label, I will just grab a bag and put it on a bag. Those will be mailed out after the 22nd. I had planned on doing it the 22nd, but that's Sunday, and I work Monday through Thursday, unless I get that week off. But I will try to get those in the mail to you guys as soon as possible after the 22nd, because I believe at that point I will have all of my giveaways done, and I want to ship them all at one time in case some of you win more than once. So that's always fun to win more than once and get you a box with a bunch of things in it. So trying to make sure I don't have any other clarifications for you. And y'all, I got a hair. My hair today is just not wanting to be agreeable. I know I need to go get it cut. Yeah, it's getting long. But I keep thinking, no, let it grow. And I can put it up in a clip. Because that's what I did today, and it looked awful. But y'all, that is all Alesha and Tammy's fault. I'm telling you, last night, Tammy had a live last night with Alesha with quilting. I think it's Quilting with Alesha. We had a fabulous live last night. And if I remember, I am the world's worst about remembering this. I will try to remember to tag both of them in this video. So if y'all want to go check them out, they are both fabulous. They both have fabulous content. Really fun to watch. So, and we can help them all out. You know, we can always go and watch the video and like it. You know, kind of help boost them up good. But Tammy is doing several sew things. She has a foundation paper piecing class. I think she's doing them on Saturdays. She may already have done them. I don't know. I don't know how that goes because I know when she did it, I wasn't able to do it. Thursday nights, she and I have a sew-along for the Land That I Love. That is a quilt that is in the Celebrate with Quilts book. And I am very far behind in that. Well, I can't say very far behind. This month we are working our red and white squares, and I haven't even cut mine yet. So, yeah, I'm behind. But she said these are real easy and that I should be able to catch up real quick. So that is my hopes, is that I'm able to catch up with that pretty quickly. Y'all, this is just going right along. And this is so pretty. And it's very big. This design measures. I will show you. I know you can't really see it. I'm trying to see if I can hide the lights. Yeah, I can't really hide the lights. Yeah, no, I can't really hide the lights. This is a 6.85 wide by 4.46 high. That was the smallest this design came. So, and you know, I think that's fine because what I will probably do with this is when I hang it up, do like a, I don't know how they do it, but I'm thinking I'm going to figure it out, how they fold it to make it look like a bow on the top. I don't know. I'm not all fancy like that. I could just throw it over the ring and be done with it and have a pretty picture poking out on it. But I don't have very much Christmas decor in my front bathroom. Right now, all I have in that front, my guest bathroom, is I call it the Santa butt wax warmer, because all it is the Santa legs, and it's a wax warmer. That's what I have in there. That's all I have for Christmas in there. But I call that my husband's bathroom. I don't go in it. And I have no Christmas in my bathroom. But it's just me in there. Well, my husband showers in there. But, yeah, this is really cute. I was checking to see, oh, it didn't do this little piece over here. Well, it hadn't done any of that over here either, so it may do that last. I don't know, can y'all kind of start seeing a design on here? I'm looking at it in the camera, and you can kind of see a little bit. I know this is kind of cheater, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. If I can get a beautiful design done that I picked out, that I can put in my home, that is a-okay. And I actually kind of like this. This is pretty neat how it does this. But I'll have to look at the finished product. It may be, I thought I was putting it on there straight, but it looks like my tail end is kind of at an angle here. And I don't know, I know you can't see it, but I have my towel rolled up and pinned on that end, so it's not getting in the way of the machine doing what it needs to do. Now, once this does its thing, I will need to change the thread because I do have a color change to do the stars on this. So, guys, I'm going to let this just run real quick, and I'll come back when it's time to change the thread. Okay, so now it is time to change our thread. So what I have to do, cut that one, pull it from the needle, And I'm going to use silver instead of bright white that they call for. Okay, so now I have my silver loaded. I am going to start doing the stars. And we have probably about another 13 minutes, and this will be done. Okay, guys, so now it is done. Let's see what we have here. I'm going to just take this off here. Ooh, there we go. We are going to get our pins out first. I will show you what it looks like in the frame here. This is what it looks like in the frame. Now this is water-soluble stabilizer on the top. And this is cutaway on the back. So I am going to cut this away. And I do have some tender touch or soft touch, something like that. I use that on clothes when I do clothes. So there's nothing rough. So I don't really have to use it on this because this is not clothes. But if I wanted to do a higher end looking towel, I would put that on there. What I'm doing right here is pulling my towel away from the stabilizer so I can cut it. Now I'm not cutting the towel here. I'm only cutting around the stabilizer. Okay, and don't worry, I will not throw this away. I have a little box that I label it and I put this in there so I can use it on smaller projects. I just like when I'm using projects like this that I use a big piece. So being that this is water soluble, I am still going to cut it away, you know, as much as I can, because I may not get this in water anytime soon, which I should, so you guys could see what the embossing looks like with the towel once the towel fluffs up. And they do suggest when you're doing something like this to wash the towel first, so there's no additional shrinkage or anything, because that could affect, you know, what your finished product looks like. Although I didn't wash mine. I never do. But I've never done this before either. But I have embroidered on it. So guys, this is my very first embossed towel that I have ever done. Yes, I'm tired. So this is it right here. If you're interested in any of these patterns, anything that you've seen me embroider or emboss like this, they are on embroiderylibrary.com. You can just go to their website and they have a label across the top that says embossed. Just check that out. They have more than just Christmas, so. But I thought that was very cute. So guys, thank you so much for coming along with me today. And I am going to do another giveaway right now. And the lucky winner will win another sampling of goodies from my stash. And I may throw other things in there. I haven't decided yet. You know, I mean, hey, it's according to what I have left. So let me get my little notebook out here. I'm going to have to write this down. Today is, when you're seeing this, is the 17th. And I will write what the video is. And the keyword is tree for the Christmas tree. And when I will do the drawing for this is, I believe, on the 20, you will see it on the 23rd. So you have until December 21st, midnight, to get your keyword in there. You can comment that. And guys, is that not beautiful? I love that. They have a Santa Claus one too, and I may have to do that one for my bathroom. I love this. This is a very high-end looking design, so I'm very happy with it. So guys, give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss a thing that we have going on here. Click that notification bell. It will alert you when I have a new video out. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Have you ever embossed? Do you use your embroidery module, or do you not have one? How do you do embroidery? I love to hear from people about where they get their designs. You know, if they have an embroidery module. I have heard some people have embroidery modules and just don't use them because they're kind of afraid to. I was there. I got my machine back in, I believe, November of last year. And it took me months to pull this out because I was so scared I was going to mess something up. But then I realized I'm not going to mess anything up as long as I use my equipment the way it says to use it. You know, if I mess something up, it's just going to be like a towel or a shirt. Nothing that's going to be life-altering. But I love this. I really do love this. And yeah, this would be a really cute Christmas gift for like an office party or something. Tied up. This is a bathroom towel. You could do a kitchen towel. Tie it up. Put a ribbon around it. Put some spatula, like Christmassy spatulas in it. So here we go, guys. I love this. So once again, thank you for joining me. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day and a very Merry Christmas. Good luck. Goodbye.